Welcome to the website, people. As you know, it is a members only website, but nice to see that this embedded YouTube still works if you're not a member. So this is the home page, and if you see, we'll click through it. If you're not a member or you're not logged in, it will go to this register page. So let's log in on the right hand side here. And I guess the first thing we'll do is have a look at our members. So it's just a list of all the members here. Since it is a members only site, that's quite public. You can search members as per usual or scroll through. On the right there's the friendships. This search members function is a feature that a member requested. You can search through people's resources. So the idea behind that is if you're working in collaboration, just to see who has what resource to work with. So for another example, we'll see who's got Canon gear in their cameras so we can keep that consistent. And you can just click through if you wanted to see their full profiles. So this is a WordPress website, and on the right hand side we have our profile menu. So that's a view of the profile. And if I click on dashboard, that is like a activity stream or your news feed. You can update that just the same as updating your any other types of social media. You can also add images, videos, or links, and you just post it up. Yeah, so notifications, that's just website notifications. Messages are private messages. Your friends, the projects, settings. Let's have a look into the settings. There's just some email settings. One thing to be mindful of is the levels of menus. From the settings menu, we have general, email, and profile visibility. That additional level of menus has appeared because we've clicked on the settings menu above. Let's have a look at editing my profile here. As I was saying before, the level of menus, when the profile is clicked on, you can see that it populates a different set of menus, and I can freely edit the descriptions about me. Another thing that might be so apparent, this is the resources tab here, and this was a list of the resources that I have on offer. There, change profile photo and change cover image, and that level of menu only appears when I'm editing the profile. One of the main features is the projects, and here is a list of current projects, and you can order them as you like. My projects are the ones that I'm working or involved in at the moment. And feel free to create your own projects and invite people into the project. So the idea behind it, of course, is to work in collaboration and keep people in the loop without hundreds of threads of forums or the Facebook groups and compiling hundreds of them and etc. So there are a lot of features. If we go into this project here, you can have a description, the project administrators, and this is kind of like a timeline as well, or feed of what's been happening. People are freely to update that. If we move into departments, these are, I guess, categories or subsections of the project. In our department here, we have location, scouting, the equipment, sound, editing. So you can list it any way or create them any way you want. Pre-production, production, post-production, and then categories within that as well. So from there, we're breaking them down into tasks, and it's just a matter of creating tasks for your project and checking them off and making sure everything's really well organized. So especially on the days of shooting, that's been done. And if you're working in collaboration with other people that are from different locations, that everyone knows what stage of the project everyone is up to. And you can also assign people tasks as well, so you can have and see what tasks you're responsible for. To create a task, it's as simple as clicking create new task here, and like I said, you can assign it to people as well. Let's go back to this project here. Other features you have is project forums, so you can have private or separate forums for your project if you need to discuss things that way, and you can let other people view them if you like. Maybe good for brainstorming or people coming up with ideas, etc. We'd also encourage using collaborative cloud documents like Google Docs and Google Drive. We have events, so you can create events. Maybe you're creating a date for shooting, or a date to get together, etc. You have members, you can send invites, and also let's have a look at managing your project. So the managing projects is really just your details here, some settings, photo, cover image, the members. So you can, with the members, especially if it's a private one, you can promote people to administrators, you can kick people out, etc. Okay, so forums, we talked about forums before. There's community forums and also the group forums for the individual projects. And if you have any ideas on what additional forums you'd like, yeah, please contact us. Events, like I was saying, events, so they can be public events, like ones that you might that you guys aren't organizing, or you can have events that you guys are organizing. Maybe it is a meetup, maybe it's the day of shooting, etc. The final thing we have here is classifieds. This can be for just straight out if you want to sell your gear, or even if you wanted to rent or have your gear rented out for people to use. One of the big things is that we're looking for your input to what kind of features that you think would be useful. So please do not hesitate to contact us.